Let's look at how I arrived at my choices with this vehicle, right? So you know the name of this thing is a Lynx, and look at this guy. Ain't that the cutest thing you've seen today? It's perfect, right? I'm a cat person, all right. So like, I also like to name my stuff that I work on. Every vehicle that I design kind of has a name, and in a way that name informs what the vehicle is. So for this guy, I wanted to do like a kind of like a scout vehicle. So it only makes sense to reference a cat. And yeah, that's why we have these cuties here. Anyway, cats aside, these are my key references for this design. So why did I choose to do this particular uh, vehicle? So I have a big backlog of stuff that I would like to design, and unfortunately, I don't have a backlog of time to design all that stuff. So I kind of situationally pick what I could design where and when. And for this case, it was for this course, it was perfect because this vehicle fits the time that I have to work on it and kind of my interest in it. So it was a very appropriate choice. And the general idea is to take this vehicle here. This is a French Jaguar. Huh. We have a cat theme going on here. Yeah, so this is a French, I believe it's EBRC Jaguar. It's a light reconnaissance vehicle. It's kind of like one of the more modern things out there in terms of military tech. And I just think it looks awesome. This thing has so much cool stuff going on. It's got tons of wheels, tons of firepower, and a lot of attitude. And I really like that. However, it has a lot of stuff that I don't really like. It's a bit all over the place. Some shapes don't work, and just in general, I was always looking at it, and I'm like, I really like it, but I wish it was looking differently. And I just wanted to kind of do my own take on this thing in the near sci-fi realm. So that's how I arrived at this decision. Also, again, I like designing more grounded, near future stuff that again doesn't have very clear art style. So this fit really nicely. Some of the other references that I have here: this cool truck, this cool truck. I mean, we have trucks and cats here. So it's a thing with this course. Anyway, so with this guy here, I like the attitude that it has. I like the feeling that this image has, that this design has, the way it sits. It feels heavy. It's just aggressive. It's got a lot of stuff on it. I'm not looking at these things for like design clues. I don't really care about, you know, shapes or forms or any of that. Sure, it does have a lot of cool stuff, but what I'm looking for is overall inspiration. I just like how aggressive this thing is. For example, like this front part, really cool feeling. Like I like the just like how it feels, but don't like the design of this bull bar, I guess. And so I would take this feeling, or like I would reference the feeling of the truck and redesign the parts to fit my designs. Same here, cool feeling. Just has that expedition kind of feel, reconnaissance, kind of like special ops going on here. Lots of stuff on top of this thing, some, you know, equipment, winch, etc., etc. But like in terms of shapes, in terms of like overall design, I mean, it's a utilitarian truck. What do you expect from it? So we can take the feeling and kind of like apply a bit more, you know, artsy things to it, push the proportions, make it cooler, and kind of make it our own and redesign it. Not necessarily super functional, but find a middle line between function and style. So these three on top are kind of like the key references that I would have on top of my all the other references that we'll get to later. And these are here. There's not form or shape. It's just a feeling. It's just how it informs the overall tone of my project as well. And below there are some more images that, again, they are just here because I like how they feel. I look at these, for example, like it has nothing to do with what I'm doing here, right? Like helicopters at night. But I like the mood. I can kind of see the vehicle, you know, like maybe parked somewhere here, and like, or like it's some sort of like secret operation, and they're about to take off. Uh, same here, kind of like a secret special ops vibes, a little bit of mood going on, bit of sunlight. So yeah, these are just kind of like mood references. I love this one, and this one in particular is because what I want is at the end is if I take my design and like I park it like this, I want it to feel the same way this image feels. So like I want my design to have that aggressive feeling, to have that grounded weight, to have that tone that I get from this image. So if I replicate this image with my design, I want to get the same feeling that I get from looking at this image. So that's kind of like the umbrella for the rest of the project, if I may put it that way. These are the images, moods, and just visual references that I will use to guide the rest of this project. It turned out to be very close to this guy in the end, but I hope you like my version more than the French version. No offense to French people, but there's some funky stuff going on here, and I just had to intervene. So if anyone knows anyone in the French defense ministry and they want a facelift, I'm ready to work.